Zorgop gave the commune blueprints for building a containment field, which was set up in a 3-mile radius around the site, protecting their work, only letting in who or what Zorgop deemed worthy. Those who have been invited to the commune thus far were called there by unknown methods, but we here at Focus Point were invited by postcard from the entity itself. Our field reporter Brian Druckle was brave enough to volunteer to be the one to make contact with the church.
So I'm now standing within the containment field just outside the commune. While most of the world remains afraid of the church, those that have been let into the newfound church are 100% confident in the entity and its intentions. But no one is a bigger believer than the church's leader, the high priest, Joey Rodelio, who was the first to go by the Beiber. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, Beiber. First, Brian, why do you think Zorgop chose you as the Beiber?
I'm a man of the people, a people man. I used to be a peeping man, but I don't peep anymore. At least not as much as I used to.
And how many people were here at the time?
You know, I don't really know. I try not to interact with them too much, unless I find them physically attractive.
Why do you think the entity wants Focus Point in?
Zorgop wants the world to know there is nothing to fear here, unless you have a fear of syphilis, in which case there is an alarming outbreak within the community right now.
Tell us about the outfit.
Pretty cool, huh? It was my idea. Orange and black, the colors of paradise.
I must say, they do sort of resemble uniforms that prisoners wear.
Yeah, prisoners in a cage of freedom.
Do you know where Zorgop is from?
I have an answer, based on the accent though. Maybe Norway?
What have you asked Zorgop?
What have I asked? Oh, I asked what that dangly thing in our throat is called.
The uvula?
Yeah, that's it. I always forget what that is.
What do you mean to follow Zorgop?
I think if you ask around a little bit, you'll answer your own question. And you'll also see we've got a pretty sweet setup here.
I've loved it so far. Me and my wife got here a couple months ago. We turned over all our earthly belongings to the Beiber Hermini, which is the load off my chest. All that money was just sitting in a bank account now. And now I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Where is your wife?
It's actually a really funny story. Pretty much immediately when we got here, she fell in love with the high priest. And so they've been having sex almost every day. So yeah, right now I'd say it's safe to assume she's having sex with another man.
Do you feel lucky to be chosen by Zorgop to be in the church?
Look, I'm super happy that Zorgop invited me here and all, but I'm really just here for the drugs. I haven't found any yet, but you just have to imagine there's some silly drug use going on here, somewhere.
While followers seem somewhat content, from an outside perspective, some of the commune's practices still seem unorthodox.
Does the practice of your church here, is this what Zorgop demands of you all?
Zorgop really just wants us to be building the big scary tower thing. Everything else, the day-to-day sex stuff, that's me. Like having sex with other people's wives, that was my idea. Taking people's money for myself, I came up with that. Having them shower me in daily compliments about my slender hips, I'm sure you've noticed. You can look now if you like, I see your arms shifting around.
Some of the practices are very similar to what we might see in a cult.
Yes, absolutely, so kind of you to say.
Most people just want to know, what is Zorgop's ultimate plan?
Zorgop wants to give humanity the gift of not only our Lord's physical presence, but also of limitless power and energy via this monolithic structure, so that we may become children of the stars and venture to distant worlds where we could meet other planetary species and have sex with their wives.
While the promises made by the entity might sound great, many are worried what building the structure and creating this exotic energy might do.
We have no clue what kind of impact this energy source might have on our environment, let alone us. When this thing is turned on, the world might not look the same. Humanity might not look the same.
The church pushes forward despite the concerns.
So you are fine with everything that is happening here?
I truly believe Zorgop will bring us to the promised land, and I'll do whatever I can to help humanity get there. And if that means my wife has to have sex with another man every once in an hour, so be it. You know, some husbands are into that. Unfortunate thing. For me, it's emotionally devastating.
I don't care what's happening here. I care about drugs, and I haven't found a damn thing. Are you telling me none of these people are high? That everyone's walking around like a bunch of Halloween pumpkins, building a giant dildo for Zigmore without a mind-altering substance in their body? This is bullshit.
What are you trying to say? This supreme intelligence is just